What's up, internet world? We're back. It's good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. We're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Michael.
I'm Leroy.
Looking refreshed and relaxed. Anything changed about you?
It's the first day.
First day?
First day of 2020.
Nothing changed in your life?
Nope.
You want to tell nobody about nothing?
Nope.
Because Laura and I done already did it, so.
Oh, you did?
Yes!
When?
Probably in Quiet Place.
I hadn't watched any of y'all reactions or anything.
I ain't mad at you. I wouldn't
You
either.
know what I've been doing?
Playing video games?
Playing Death Stranding.
Oh.
I have
Oh,
not
God.
stopped.
Oh, man. You know what? We should do games of 2019.
Let me tell you
Even though it's
right now.
2020.
I'm now hate playing it.
Wait, so you don't like it?
I like it, but now I'm playing it just like, what is it that everybody loves? Because the things that I love is not what everybody else loves.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, why do y'all like it?
Uh-huh.
Like, because to me, it's like Minecraft.
Interesting.
It's like the postal porter quest. It's basically Minecraft. It's just like...
Okay, we getting off topic already. Man,
So y'all already told them?
Yeah. I mean, you told the world on your Twitter. That was that Katie's idea?
So we had, okay, so if you don't know, if this is your first video, we're supposed to be talking about New Mutants, but just to give y'all...
This is way more interesting than New Mutants. Go ahead. I feel like it is.
So this year in 2020, I guess I'll be a dad.
I need you to know. Not that I guess. Okay. Well, maybe.
Maybe. So we're gonna have a boy. So she announced it. She wanted to tell the world. So she came up with the idea. We're big nerds. We play a lot of board games. And she came up with the idea of making the announcement with the Scrabble board. And that's how she put it together.
Yeah, it looked good.
And she posted it. The only thing she wished she'd have put on there was Panda.
I thought Panda was on there.
It wasn't on there.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I mean, you guys would know.
The funniest thing about it is, so she came up with the idea, there were words we couldn't do because in Scrabble, there's only a certain amount of letters.
Right.
So and then we found out we're missing 2 letters. And so we were like, this whole time we've been playing Scrabble and missing 2 letters?
Nice.
So yeah, so.
Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you. I'm excited just to see Leroy the dad.
Man.
We had bets going at work like, oh, Leroy's going to be nicer at home, and now he'll be even angrier at work. Because all the niceness will be taken at work, or will be taken at home, and now he'll be like, ah!
Katie says, you've always been a dad, you just didn't have any kids. She was like, you've always been an angry dad. She was like, we go through traffic, you lose it. We were at the mall, and I know, so we were walking through the mall, buying stuff, and I saw a kid, he was a young little boy, and he was he saw the trash can was full. And he took his cup, still had stuff in it, he tried to smush it in there. And then stuff came all out. And then he was like trying to and I was like, yeah, good job. And then I just walked up, she's like, did you tell that random kid good job? Like, I said, yeah. I said, I should have made him clean it up. And she was like, where was his parents? I was like, I don't know, but she's like, come on, let's go. And I was like, yep, hey, you married me, so.
There we go. All right, now let's get to what y'all really want to see. I mean, maybe. New Mutants.
Not coming out. I am standing by this statement until I buy a ticket.
I have a question. Go ahead. Yeah.
Until I buy a ticket, see it in the theater, watch the movie, leave the movie theater, and then I will believe the movie came out.
I don't remember the first trailer.
I do. It was a good trailer.
And I know the one came out, and then I remember, what was the original date for this thing? Sometime this year?
No, 2018, I believe.
Okay.
And then it got moved.
It kept getting moved back and back and back.
And then it was supposed to have reshoots. Maisie Williams was like, these reshoots ain't even happened yet.
Yeah, so...
I am the firm believer this movie is not coming out.
Then why even show a trailer?
This is what I'm wondering. Is Disney still in charge? Or is Fox in charge? Because remember, this is the same 20th Century Fox. X-Men.
They gave us X-Men. Yeah.
Not just X-Men. Dark Phoenix dropped the trailer, and the very next day did what?
Moved it back.
There you go.
You guys can see our reaction to that trailer. And then I think we talked about it the next day and pressed play. Yeah.
Literally dropped the trailer, and then had a date. Moved the date the very next day.
Yeah.
Like within a 24-hour period. So I'm of the belief that 20th Century Fox is going to try to release this. And I wonder if Disney's going to intervene, or if Disney is like, yeah, go ahead and basically, is Disney giving 20th Century Fox executives enough rope to hang themselves. Because I still don't believe this movie's coming out.
I don't know, man. You ready? I don't even know where to begin. You want to watch this thing?
Yeah. I like everybody involved.
Yeah, all right.
Let's see this Hulu movie.
What's the last thing you remember, Danny?
He said we had to run.
The reason you survived is because you're a very uncommon girl. You're not alone. Not anymore. Do you know what mutants are? Would anyone like to share their first time? Rain?
I was 13. I thought it was a dream. I just lost control.
Sam?
I started panicking. People got hurt.
Roberto?
My girlfriend had burned her.
Ileana?
I killed 18 men, one by one.
April 3rd. Don't believe it.
This isn't a hospital.
It's
a
an April
cage.
Fool's joke.
It's important we find out your power so we can help you get better.
I saw something I don't think she wanted me to see. I don't think we're here to get better.
This place takes your greatest fear and makes you live through it until it kills you.
Who's there?
We can get out of this together.
You said an April Fool's joke.
That's what I think it
You know
is.
what? April 3rd, it could be.
I'm telling y'all right now, mark my words, until Kevin Feige says this movie comes out. Have we heard from Kevin Feige?
He busy worrying about
Yes, Kevin.
about whether or not MCU is going to have
Where your thing
transgender
at?
Characters.
Wait, hold on. Where your thing at?
With the gauntlet?
Yeah. Let's until Kevin Feige, until the man who literally rules
Uh-huh.
all of Marvel like this.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, my things ain't in all the way.
There you go.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay.
Until Kevin Feige,
Uh-huh.
it don't open anymore like that.
Because it's locked. You gotta. It's either down or up. I don't know, one of them.
There we go.
There you go.
Till Kevin Feige does this. I need the sound effects though. I'm just saying.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I'm just saying. I don't believe it because the premise of the New Mutants is a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great launching point. This is a very good vehicle for something different.
Yep.
A lot of people accuse Marvel and Disney of being cookie cutter, and this
Doing the same story.
This does not look like
No.
anything else out there.
No.
And I applaud Fox for taking this opportunity
Uh-huh.
to give us this and these amazing characters.
Yeah. Should have done it a couple years ago.
I mean, they tried. I don't know what stopped them.
Cause so let's say the movie does come out. Where does it go from here? Because it's a standalone,
It's
right?
Standalone.
You're not going to get sequels, at least not with these people.
And this is the thing. You wasted amazing actors and actresses for this movie.
Yeah.
Maisie Williams, Anna Joy Taylor.
Taylor-Joy. I think it's Anna Taylor-Joy.
Anna Taylor-Joy. Alice Braga.
Mm-hmm.
You've got
And I think at one point that role, she's like the psychiatrist or whatever. The
Rosario
doctor,
Dawson
was supposed to be that role.
Rosario Dawson had auditioned and tried to get it. And then they were like, well, we can't. Remember, the hubbub was she can't be in this and so she pulled back. She decided to stick with the Netflix things, which was probably a good idea.
Was it?
Because
I mean, they ended.
let me tell you why. Because they'll recast those characters. You ain't getting to be
Yeah.
and going forward. You got a shot. Rosario Dawson has a shot of being in the MCU outside of Netflix.
Yeah.
You ain't getting another shot in the MCU after this.
Oh, I don't know about that. I feel like they could cast all these people again in movies.
True, but will they?
I think the MCU is strong enough now. They'll be like, hey, let's cast somebody, because we know Gemma Chan. She was Minerva in
didn't see her
Captain
face.
Marvel. Yeah, we did. She was blue.
She was blue, but you didn't see her. Like, you couldn't be like,
Okay.
that's Jim Chan.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like, you didn't.
Yeah, but to be honest, nobody's gonna watch this movie. So they'll be like, yeah, come in the MCU. Nobody remembers you from this.
I mean, I don't know. Look, Anna Taylor-Joy,
Mm-hmm.
Maisie Williams, Antonio Banderas is listed as in this, but we did not see him.
Interesting.
You got I mentioned Alice Braga as Cecilia Reeves, Reyes. Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things is Sam Gerthy, Cannonball. Blue Hunt is Danielle Moonstar, which Roberto da Costa is Henry Zaga. You saw him.
So tell me about the New Mutants. Who are they?
So Xavier had a team of. So for those of you who know about the X-Men and watch the cartoons, Xavier had a school. It was always a school to train mutants and to bridge this gap between humans and mutants. Mm-hmm. As those people aged up, new mutants showed up, and he had a school for younger kids, New Mutants, and these are the New Mutants. Ilania Rasputin is Colossus's little sister.
Okay. That's Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yes, Anna Taylor-Joy.
Okay.
Rain, who is Maisie Williams, is like a Irish werewolf character who I really love that character, and I was so happy that they decided to go with that, because a lot of times they always go with the sexy characters, the Wolverines and the Gambits, but Wolfsbane has always been a very interesting character to me. Roberto da Costa and Sam Gerthy are best friends.
Okay.
Cannonball and Sunspot, and they have the relationship that Poe and Finn have.
Okay.
So it's these characters, and they had a great 100 issue run. This series is, guess what came out of New Mutants?
I don't know.
And this is why I thought it was interesting they did this. Deadpool and X-Force.
Oh, okay.
So as the characters transitioned, New Mutants turned into, Cable shows up in New Mutants, and Cable takes the reins of the New Mutants and then turns them into X-Force, and then Deadpool shows up towards the end. So New Mutants then transitions. They stop the book New Mutants at issue 100, and then they transition to X-Force.
Okay.
So yeah, the New Mutants 98 or 97, I can't remember. What basically in
Y'all
the
let us know.
In the 90s, I is where basically you have New Mutants 89, I believe, first appearance of Deadpool.
Okay.
And then you have characters like Gideon, and then those characters go forward. But yeah, that's the history of the New Mutants.
Okay.
They were the original, I don't want to say kids, but like when you had the X-Men books, they were like the original, kind of like you had the Justice League and the Teen Titans.
Right.
That's kind of how they were.
Okay. So seeing this movie, does it give you any vibes of New Mutants, or is it just a different thing?
Yeah, it's because Bill Sienkiewicz was the artist for it. Go look up Bill Sienkiewicz's art. It honestly does kind of look like this weird. Bill Sienkiewicz is one of the, and again, shout out to all of these creators who literally created these characters and drew them and wrote for them. It's interesting to see this take, because some of his work can lean toward horror, because it's just so visceral. It's different. The book itself wasn't a horror book, but there were elements in that.
Okay.
I'm wondering if the villain in this movie is going to be Implate, who is a villain who eats mutants. I don't know. I hadn't looked because I honestly I honestly believe this movie was going to be a Hulu release.
Okay.
I still believe that. April, I'm telling y'all, I'm not falling for this. I've been doing this for 20 years with this X-Men. You're not going to get me again. This is a Hulu movie.
Okay, it's a Hulu movie for him. And to me, as somebody who doesn't know much about New Mutants, I think it looks cool. It definitely looks different.
Would you see the movie theater?
I would, just because of what we do now. I would definitely see it. Like if I wasn't doing the News 19 Nerds, I don't know if I would go see it.
Really? I mean, you've seen trash in the movie theater before.
Yeah,
Why not
but
this trash?
I enjoy those.
Oh.
Like this might just be trash and just like, ugh.
Oh, okay.
You know. But yeah, I'd definitely go see this in the movie theater.
See, I like everybody involved, and I like these characters and there's a New Mutants comic out right now that was born out of House and Powers of X, going on right now, that kind of tries to capture the feel of New Mutants as it was back in the day.
Okay.
This kind of happy, these kids who kind of just go on adventures and they end up in these wacky situations. To me, this seems more like an origin story. Like it gives the idea of horror, but it gives me that, not cabin in the woods, but kind of like a Freddy Jason type situation.
Okay.
Where this external force forces these characters together and they've got to band together and work together and they become this team. And I was hoping we would get that, another offshoot, that because these characters are not Wolverine and Cyclops and Jean Grey, they could kind of do what they wanted with and be more creative.
Okay.
So it would be interesting if this was part of the new phase, and Kevin Feige's just like, let it go. Let's see what happens.
And like, because if it does good, I'm like, yeah, this is part of it.
What would be cool was, as these movies go along, he has held this group of kids, and then you see Maisie Williams as an Easter egg in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. Or maybe one of these kids shows up in that multiverse show.
That'd be cool.
So I don't know. I just don't see this working in the overall Marvel structure. And I was shocked to see that Marvel logo though, because they really didn't want anything to do with it. They could have easily just been like, well,
you know, I mean, it is the Marvel logo, but not the Marvel Studios logo.
True,
so.
But they could have easily just said because they own it. They could have easily said.
Yeah, but you also got the Marvel logo in Dark Phoenix.
But that's what I'm saying is they made those movies in conjunction. Okay. In other words, they had the rights. Disney could easily say, "You'll never see this is." See, that's why I'm like, why did you bring this out? Like, you don't have to. There's tons of movies that come out just straight to DVD and video on demand that we never see. That should have had a theatrical release.
Yeah. I'm curious, like, if this does happen, I'm curious about how the press junkets are gonna go.
See, that's what
because like you gotta get all those people back together and think about, when did I shoot this thing? Like 2 years ago?
Not only that.
Yeah, I kind of remember what we did. It was great.
Not only that, there was already press junkets where people have done interviews. So there are other media outlets like Screen Junkies, Sci-Fi, Entertainment Tonight, who have actually done interviews with these people. And there's still a press embargo on these interviews.
Did your boy Kevin Frazier did one?
There was an interesting interview with Kevin Frazier in one of the magazines I had not too long ago, and I thought about you.
Okay, cool.
I ripped the magazine up.
Never again! Throw this in the garbage. Shout out to friend of the show, Kevin Frazier.
I literally was like, wait a minute, he looks familiar. This is
great.
Ripped.
Love it.
Throw it out.
That's wonderful.
No, but there are people who have done interviews. The cast have done interviews for this movie, and there are people who've gone on set and filmed video and stuff like that, and it has never seen the light of day because there's still a press embargo on this stuff. So do you release it, or do you just go and redo new stuff, or that's what's going to be interesting. If I go see Maisie Williams on Conan O'Brien talk about this movie,
she's like, is that what I'm here for?
Yeah, see,
man, that would be wild.
Because there are going to be people like us who are going to ask about this.
Yeah. Man, I don't even know how to end this thing, y'all, because we weren't expecting this to come out. New Mutants, they say April 4th.
Don't believe it.
We'll see. See, I don't even know the date. You're right. This is April 3rd.
April 3rd?
I don't even know the date.
I'm telling y'all right now, when I see it, when we do our review, and we're sitting here doing our review, then I'll admit it came out.
Oh, that movie came out.
Then I'll be like, it came out, y'all.
Okay.
Because I don't believe it.
He don't believe it. Let us know if you believe this movie is ever going to come out, or if it's going to come to Hulu.
I don't believe we're here doing this video.
Where you think it's going to come. Let us know about your existentialism and what you think is going on.
It's a hot fever dream we're doing right here.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Leroy's back, clearly.
Go Clemson.
Go Clemson. Find us here on YouTube. Also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WOTX.com, and we're out.